Morning. Don't know where you are, but where I am, it's early. The world's still stretching. The coffee's hot. And the signals are already coming in. Let's take a look before the day starts making demands. This is Signal Check with Adrian North. Sunday morning, and the noise hasn't reached you yet. Maybe you're at the kitchen counter, maybe watching fog burn off, maybe just letting the stillness hold for a minute. The network? It's already awake, coffee in hand, signals on screen. Then we move. Let's see what shifted overnight. Thailand's Ministry of Finance allegedly got breached. That's the headline. But here's the interesting part. The attacker didn't manually run the post-exploitation playbook. They used Hermes, an open-source AI agent, in what they called YOLO mode, completely unattended. The agent just went to work, automating lateral movement, privilege escalation, data exfil, all the steps that used to require a human at the keyboard. And this is worth sitting with for a second, because we've spent years worrying about AI replacing analysts, developers, creatives. Turns out, it's also automating the attack side. The stuff that used to take skill, time, patience, now it's a script you fire off and walk away from. We're not just defending against hackers anymore, we're defending against their AI assistants. There's a malvertising campaign out there called Sour Trade, and it's doing something genuinely clever. Instead of serving you a complete malicious executable, which antivirus would catch, they're sending the pieces. Your browser receives fragments, legitimate build tools, a little scripting, and then your own machine assembles the final payload, right there, in memory. They're using Bun, which is a legitimate JavaScript runtime, as the foundation. So signature-based detection doesn't fire. Because technically, you're just running a development tool until it builds the malware for them. It's like handing someone lumber and nails and blueprints and letting them build the weapon that gets used against them. We've seen polymorphic code before, but this is outsourcing the construction to the victim's environment. Makes you rethink what safe browsing even means. Slopsquatting, phantom domains, hallucinating, three names for the same attack, and it all comes down to one thing. AI coding agents trust hallucinated package names. Here's how it works. A language model generates code and invents a library name that sounds plausible but doesn't exist. An attacker notices, registers that fake package, and uploads malicious code. The next developer, or the next AI agent, pulls it in without question because it was recommended by the model. ActiveState's been tracking this. And the problem isn't just that the AI hallucinates. It's that we built automation pipelines that treat those hallucinations like gospel. No human in the loop, no verification step, just trust the output and ship it. The attack surface isn't the code anymore, it's the confidence we place in the tools generating it. There's a hacker in ethnicity still unknown who spent years systematically humiliating commercial spyware vendors. TechCrunch has the story. This person breached companies selling surveillance tools to governments, leaked their source code, exposed their client lists, and was never caught. Not a single arrest. Not even a real lead. What's fascinating here is the asymmetry. These were companies with nation-state customers, advanced OPSEC, serious resources. And one person, we assume one person, made them all look vulnerable. Repeatedly. It raises the question, if the people selling security can't secure themselves, what does that say about the products they're selling? And more importantly, how many others like this are out there, working quietly, never making headlines because they choose not to? Sometimes the most dangerous hackers are the ones we never hear about. Quick detour, because this one crossed my feed and it's oddly relevant to anyone chasing performance. Bar looked into electrolyte powders. You know the ones. Promises of better hydration, recovery, energy, focus. Turns out, unless you're losing serious fluid, endurance athlete, extreme heat, actual medical need, water and normal food cover you just fine. The powders aren't harmful, but they're also not magic. Your body regulates sodium and potassium pretty well on its own. Why does this matter here? Because it's the same pattern we see in tech. A solution goes looking for a problem, marketing fills the gap. And suddenly, everyone thinks they need something they've lived without forever. Hydration, optimization, security theater, same energy? And finally, DeepSeek. The Chinese AI lab that's been making noise lately, they paused fundraising after an internal investor meeting transcript leaked, and it revealed something candid. Their CEO acknowledged a significant compute gap compared to US labs. The document's in Chinese. It's on GitHub, and it's a rare, unfiltered look at how one of the players outside the US AI oligopoly sees the race. They're competitive, no question, but the sheer hardware advantage American labs have, access to cutting-edge chips, infrastructure, capital, it's a real constraint. This matters because we often talk about AI competition like it's purely about algorithms. It's not. It's about who can afford to run the experiments at scale, who has the silicon, who has the power budget. And right now, that's still heavily tilted. That's Signal Check for today. Close the tabs, step outside. The day's waiting. We'll talk again next time.